whatever we see, where is this image? The image we're seeing is not outside. Biologically, it is inside our head, so we see the mind within the mind itself. It is the first step towards the discovery in our casual body, our essence, our awareness from space. It is seeing the reality, seeing the image that is not outside. The light is just bouncing through the eyes, and we see the image inside our head. It looks like we are seeing outside, but the image is transmitted inside. Everything is happening within the mind. I is a subjective, and he, she, the world, the mountain are objective. So their image is also being manifested in our mind. And the second step, within our mind, we still see I as a separate and you as a separate. We still feel there is a subject and object within the mind, because we see there is a space between the subjective I and objective I. But in the reality, the space itself is our mind. Now, if the space is our mind, is there a separate subject? Is there a separate object? Then what happens? They melt. The subject and object melt. They dissolve within that space. The more we start knowing ourselves, the more we start respecting ourselves, the more we start ordering ourselves. We're stopping saying, I'm poor, I'm worthless. Before we used to say, my past is me, my salary is me, my career is me, my title is me. When we know the truth, everything as a mind, we go back to oneness of the mind. So on the third, the last stage, we see everything as inseparable, the so-called oneness, non-duality. Did you notice that the duality is consuming so much energy, but this just relaxing state, it is charging us, and we're coming closer to the truth. And so in the end, even that we are one, that so-called non-duality, that concept of non-duality and oneness also has to be dissolved. That is the natural state. That is who we really are. The way we respect the kindest person in our life, the way we respect our mom, the way we respect our father, the way we respect elders and teachers, the same way we have to respect ourselves. The moment we're letting go of the mental duality, the so-called mental white and red being to become one, that is happening with the help of the force accumulated in breathing exercises with breath retentions, such as Nadi Shodhan, which we will be explaining later in next video. So such breathing exercises are working not only with the physical body, but also with our mental body and coming closer to the casual body, which is the blue bindu, when it became the union of the white bindu and red bindu. Thus, working with the emotions and their roots as aversion, attachment, and ignorance, these breathing exercises with retention of breath are helping us to get free from those emotions, so-called, purify ourselves. Because any fear, any anger has a root within our mental body. And the negative actions, words, and thoughts motivated by those emotions are blocking our energy channels. So, as a homework for this 5th week, let's activate our mindfulness and incorporate it in our daily life. First, let's try solving problems not outside, but become aware of the source of them, the root of them within our subconsciousness, within our mental body, energy body, our channels. And these channels we are going to purify. So please watch the next video with the practice of Nadi Shodhan. And the second homework, let's continue embracing our inner mess in our mind, transforming it into the deity, the pearl universe and the pure lotus. And throughout the day, try to maintain this state of vigorous hero beyond the personality. So in the later videos, we'll practice together the purification breathing exercises known in yoga as Nadi Shodhana, which is actually preparatory practice before pranayama. We're going to work with the energies within our mental body. It will help us to be more aware and kinder to ourselves and to others. So the third task for this week, every day let's try to be aware of what we are talking, what kind of news we are spreading, what we are thinking about, any situations told in news, heard from friends, or anything else. And let's listen mindfully. When someone talks about any news in social media, try to notice your reaction in your thoughts. Try to notice your reaction in your speech. Try to notice the reaction in your body, how it reacts. Try not to judge. If people are going through their own tough time, listen to them carefully, with the patience, with loving kindness and compassion. Respect that and embrace that. Try to see it as a protection of your inner stories within your subconsciousness, not as something happening outside. Observe your words and actions. Check your motivation and intention. If the root source of it is any kind of aversion, attachment, or ignorance, just stop this very moment for a while. Try to reset the intention. Remember your vigorous self-image. Not stop enchanting mantra. I'm the pearl universe in the pure lotus. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out deeply. Relax. Do you know that with this mindfulness and vigorous effort to transform inner self into a loving kindness hero, you contribute to harmony around the world? Thus, we are making the world a little bit kinder and more beautiful. Every one of us is contributing a lot to this world positively, starting from ourselves. The way we think, the way we talk, the way we send good wishes to all the people, to all the sentient beings to be healthy, happy, joyful, and peaceful. We dedicate our joyful experience to all the people and all the sentient beings around the world who are currently suffering, who are looking for loving kindness too, who are seeking for understanding. Nobody enjoys inner sufferings. Everyone deserves our loving kindness and compassion, as well as ourselves. Thank you, dear friends, for listening. I would be glad to hear and read your feedback, your experience, which you can leave in the comments below. Enjoy this week, enjoy the mindfulness, take care of yourselves and take care of others. See you later, bye-bye.